officially 4 weeks since my surgery. I've been wanting to make a video, but I have not been up to it at all. Let's just start off with how the surgery went for me. I'm sitting outside. Oh, and by the way, this is my first day putting on makeup, doing my eyebrows, putting on my wig, even though, you know, this is just the first day of me putting on clothes, being my normal self, period. So it's a pretty good day for me. But let's talk about the surgery. So when I initially went in, I was so nervous. Like, I didn't think I was gonna die per se, but I was just like, I'm not having surgery. Like, I'm not having brain surgery. Like, this is not happening to me. Like, I had a really hard time accepting it, I think. So it was really rough for me when they first like, I was trying to be strong, you know, the whole day, but it was hard. Went in to get, you know, all the IVs and everything hooked up. Like, I just had a nervous breakdown. I just started crying. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm not going. Like, I was crying really bad. And my mom was like, you know, trying to be there, be strong, and help me out. Yeah, everybody was just like acting like it was nothing, and I'm just like panicking. Like, I don't want to do it. So they rolled me into the operation room, going through, and they're playing music, like radio music. I don't remember what song. And lady's like, oh, y'all gonna have to turn that off. And then I'm just laying there, and she's like, all right, we're about to start the IV. That was it. That's the only thing I remember. I do not remember falling asleep. I do not remember anything. I saw a table. They had me on a flat bed, and I saw a table that looked like a massage table, like a hospital massage table, of course. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna get on that. But I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna put me on there, but clearly they did. I woke up. It was like, it was horrible. When I finally woke up from the surgery, I was so like uncomfortable. I felt out of place. I could not see anything. It was like reading, like at the end of the movie. At the end of a movie when the credits come on, and it's going really fast, but like this time it was going like ×3, and I'm like, okay, I know how to read, just let me focus. And I open my eyes, and everything's just like shh. I'm like, wow, like, is this normal? And then I was trying to like focus on what the nurses' faces look like. I'm like, I can't see her. I can tell that she was black. I can tell that she was like from the islands or something, but I could not see her face for the first, I don't know how long. My timing has been really messed up since the surgery. I don't know how long. It felt like I was in that waiting room for like an hour, waiting for them to transport me to ICU. I'm like, man, I just want to go home. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. My voice was not how it normally is, like I'm talking now. I was talking really low, and my throat was so dry. The lady asked me that I want something to drink. I'm like, okay, let me get Sprite, because maybe the bubbles can like break down the dryness. So she gives me the Sprite, and I'm like, whoa, I don't feel good. But it's okay, you know, I'm gonna drink this Sprite, because I hadn't had anything to eat the whole day. The surgery was, I had to be there in the morning. I didn't get out of the surgery till that night, so it was a pretty long process. Let's just say when they were rolling me to the ICU room that I was supposed to be in, I threw up really bad. Like, I not like acid reflux type throw up. Like, it was like bleh, like real life throwing up. I'm like, oh god, like, this isn't good. So they rolled me out. I feel myself about to throw up. I'm in the elevator, and I'm throwing up in the elevator. As soon as they open the elevator up, I see my mom, my dad, Ariana, and Tracy waiting on me. And the first thing I saw was Ariana and the balloons, and that made me really happy. She got me balloons and flowers, her and Charles. I appreciate them for that. And then, like, I saw my mom had her camera out, and I was just like in a daze. Like, everything's just weird. So then they finally bring me to my ICU room. Being in the hospital period is just miserable. Like, I felt like I was never going to get out of the hospital bed. Like, I felt like I was trapped there, but I knew that I was going to only be there for a couple of, 2 days. And I felt like I had been in like a wreck as far as the pain in my head. I didn't have so much, well, I guess I did have body pain. I was just uncomfortable. On a scale of 1 to 10, actually having brain surgery wasn't that bad. Like, I did it. Like, it's over now. Like, I have a scar forever, but it's done, and I didn't even know I had it. So as far as now, my everyday life, it's been a struggle because my neck muscles are really weak, like a newborn baby. So sometimes, like, they'll be strong and then sometimes they'll just give out. Like, I've had a couple of episodes where I'll be walking normal or sitting normal and I'm fine, and it's like I faint, but I'm still conscious. The worst part about the surgery, or the after experience for me, is my equilibrium. It feels like, at first it felt like if I'm walking forward, my body is pushing me backwards, and like I'm drunk all the time, but I'm fully aware and conscious. So still is, and so weird, like being sober and feeling drunk in your body. And it's like my mind knows that I had surgery, but my body is saying something different. So it's really weird. That's probably the hardest thing. When I first came out of surgery, my appetite was not good. I didn't eat much at all. Like, I was eating, like, my dad bought me Chick-fil-A. I ate like 2 nuggets. That, y'all know me, y'all know how I feel about Chick-fil-A. I didn't even eat the fries. I couldn't swallow it. It was too dry. I asked them to give me fruit because I thought that it'd be easier to swallow. So I was eating like strawberries. I remember I had strawberries, pineapples, and like oranges and stuff. And I could eat that, but real food. And they also got me some like chicken broth. I drunk the chicken broth, and they ordered me some salmon. I tried to eat it, but it was too dry. I'm assuming my throat was really tight because of the tube that they had to put down there. I'm so glad that I didn't really know that they did that, because that type of stuff really grosses me out, and I can't take it. So I'm happy about not knowing that. Currently, I feel really good. Like I said, it's my first day putting on makeup, even though it doesn't look like it. It's my first day putting on makeup, doing my eyebrows, putting on my, well, I put on a wig before, but like putting on clothes, like being my normal self, going to Walmart. Like, one thing I didn't realize, that I knew I would be recovering, but I didn't think into depth what I would be doing as far as my recovery process. I just sit at home and watch TV all day and think about what I'm gonna eat, and I just eat so much. Like, it's bad. Like, I need to stop. Like, and every day I try to stop. My acid reflux has been acting a fool. Like, this is the first time I've ever actually needed medicine, I felt like, to control my acid reflux. I've been having it for years, but it's always been nothing to me. Like, I know the foods that'll trigger it, but this time it's been bad. Like, I've been throwing up a lot, with those trigger foods. I try to avoid them now, but it's still certain things that I didn't know that were trigger foods that are currently triggering me to throw up. I've started to drink apple cider vinegar to try to cope with it. I don't know if it's actually helping, but it's supposed to be healthy, so we're gonna see. I bought some like smoothie fruits and stuff, and I want to add the apple cider vinegar to it so that I can you know, cleanse my system. As far as cleansing myself, I can bathe and do everything, brush my teeth, blah blah blah, on my own. I've been having some very irregular, like, bowel, however you want to put it. I haven't been going, period, and it's really freaking me out because, like, I'm eating, so where's the food going? I don't know where the food's going, and it seems like it's going to my face. Like, I've been feeling like my face has been swollen since the surgery. I've asked my mom and Tracy. They said, no, you look fine. I feel like all my weight is just in my face. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. But when I recover, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to get my life together. I'm going to stop eating all this bad food. I'm going to work out. And I got to have some consistency in working out and eating. I can't just eat and just expect to be small. Right now, I know that I can't really work out, so I'm just gonna closely monitor it. Oh, shout out to my family. It's no way that I would have been able to do this without them. It's just no way, because it's like at first, you know, you need like somebody constantly there almost because you're so weak. But my family has been there every step of the way. My mom, my dad, my sister, my boyfriend, Ariana. I really appreciate y'all. Like, there's no way I could have done it without y'all. So shout out to them. It's very boring when you're in the house all day and you have nothing to look forward to. Like, I would think that you like, oh my gosh, I get to stay home for so long and I'm so happy. No, it's not fun. Like, because all I do is eat and watch TV and exercise my neck. And the best part about it is I've decided what I want to do with my life. I've decided my passion, and I guess it's because I don't really have much to think about other than the future and what I'm going to do with myself. So I decided what I think God has called me to do in life. And I'm really happy about that. It makes me feel at ease, at peace, knowing what I'm going to do, except, you know, rather than just being like, I'll just go with the flow. I feel like I know, and I feel really good about that. So